The show will be available through November 21st at Nordhoff Hall. Tickets are free, but you must reserve them online. The Day of the Dead isn't just part of the Hispanic culture. It is an event that brings people together from all walks of life. All right, thank you so much, Malik, for that. And presenting today's panel guests, we have Clarissa Nunez and Brad Hensley. How are you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course. El Paso says she wants to continue working on projects to find a solution to textile waste. Reporting for Valley View News, I'm Cynthia Puga.
Virtual theatrical shows have become the new normal since the pandemic began. And for the first time in almost 2 years, CSUN students will be performing Everybody, their first theatrical show with a live audience since the shutdown. Carl Jugalian says he prefers performing live compared to acting through Zoom.
Like, you're in a room with a person, you're in a space with them, you feel their energy and you feel their vibes, and like that overall is just better for me as an actor.
All guests attending the performance are required to wear their masks. The play's director, Larry Biederman, says the audience seating will be spaced out as well.
Well, first of all, audience has to either be vaccinated, provide proof of vaccination, or a test within 72 hours, negative test. The actors will only be unmasked on stage. First 3 rows are empty. First 5 rows on the sides are empty.
The show will be available through November 21st at Nordhoff Hall. Tickets are free, but you must reserve them online. Reporting for Valley View News, I'm Cynthia Puga.
Fast fashion is one of the biggest contributors to the planet's pollution. An LA textile crafter says she's been dedicated to finding a solution and already has a project in the works.
Trying to introduce mycelium, which is mushroom, basically, to the clothing, and so it's been found like that some kind of mushrooms eat plastic.
El Paso explains how the white mycelium forms from the oyster mushrooms and begins to digest clothes made from nylon, polyester, and synthetic fibers, all of which are considered forms of plastic. Oyster mushrooms are edible. They can be found at grocery stores. CSUN professor and fungi expert David Bermudez says this mushroom is the best type to use for this kind of experiment.
Because the oyster mushroom is in a special category of mushrooms that can degrade things that a lot of other fungi can't.
El Paso says she wants to continue working on projects to find a solution to textile waste. Reporting for Valley View News, I'm Cynthia Puga. What were the concerns that held them back, and what made them change their mind?
I don't know what was holding them back is my frank answer, because the evidence and data and science on our side that showed youth sports can be played safely stacked to the ceiling, and they never provided data or evidence as to why basketball couldn't play, or there was less than one case per 100,000.
And then because of Governor Newsom doing all of these changes, did you ever consider moving from the state? Because I know a lot of people have moved from the state to go and play.
No, that hasn't crossed my mind. It was more of my parents' decision. But there's a reason why we were in lockdown, even though I felt really, really bad, but stuff changes for a reason, and we're back on it. So things are getting better, and we are all full of hope because of vaccines, and, we're all getting back into shape.
And that is the end of our show. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Thank you for inviting us.